Hi guys, and welcome to another Divi tutorial. This is Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Well, today we're going to do something similar to what we've done before, but with a little twist to it. So we've got an image here that when we hover over it, we're going to have a pop-out text reveal that's slightly offset there with a call to action. And we'll take that to our product. Really easy to do, and we're doing all this today with the inbuilt features of Divi, no custom coding. So let's get started. First thing I want to do is enable the Visual Builder. Once loaded, let's go down to where we want to work. And I'll just get rid of this row and we'll start from scratch. So I'm going to go ahead and add a new row. Little green button right there. I'm going to put in 3 columns for my row. And I'm going to go ahead and put it in a call to action. Now by default it's put it in with my color that I've set for my highlight color for this, which is the pink. The default color normally is blue, I believe. Okay, and we're going to be advertising belts, belts, belts. And obviously you want to put something that pertains to the belts there, and let's say shop now on the button. Now before the button will appear, we have to actually put a link in. And so those are my fashion belts, so I'm going to use Divi's dynamic content here, and I'm going to link to my product, which is fashion belts. Now you can do a search at the top there, just type in what you're looking for. I haven't got very many products, so I want fashion belts. There we go. Save that and save that. Okay, what I want to do is I'm going to go into our column and I'm going to put an image behind our column behind there. Now you're not going to be able to see it very well because our call to action's in the way, but we'll adjust that in a moment. So I'm going to go into the first column because that's where we are. I'm going to go down to background. I'm going to add an image. You've got color, gradient, image and video. I'm going to go for an image. And I'm going to put in my fashion belts image right there. Not going to do anything else to it other than I'll just add a bit of box shadow so you can see that it's behind there. There we are, you can see the shadow there. Great. So we've got that in place. Save everything and go back into our module now, and let's move it to where we actually want it to end up. So I'm going to go to design. I'm going to go down to transform. Okay, so we want translate, which kind of means move, but I only want it to move when we hover over it. So I'm going to go up to where it says transform there. If there are no icons there, just hover over it and hit the little arrow. It'll give us a desktop option or a non-hover and a hover option, which is when somebody's mouse is on it, and that's when I want it to happen. So I'll highlight the hover and just pull it down where I want it to go. Something like that. So it's kind of just offset for it. Now I want to be able to see some of the image behind, so let's go to our content, back to background. I'm going to take the opacity of this down a little bit. Just the background color. I want to be able to read the writing well, but I want to see the belts through it too. So that's fine, that works there. Now the timing it takes from there to here, I want that to be about a second. So let's go in here. Transition duration. And pull it up to where we want it. I'll put it around a second. That's close enough. Now the only thing else that I want it to do is I want this to be completely invisible unless we're hovering over it. So to do that, I want to go back into our design. We'll go down to filters. And then we'll go down to opacity or see-throughness. Now again, I just want to affect it in various different states. So when there's nobody hovering over it, I don't want to see it. So I'm going to bring the opacity all the way down. When they're hovering over it, I want to be able to see it completely. There we go. So that should do it now. Let's save our changes. Save the page changes. And exit the Visual Builder. Let's go down to where we were working. There it is, and let's see what happens. Fantastic. And as you can see, nothing there initially when we hover over it. That call to action reveals itself and it's offset, and it should take us to our product. Fantastic, there we have it. So I hope you've enjoyed that and found it useful. If you have, please give it a thumbs up, ring the bell, share, comment and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Once again, this has been Jamie from System22 and webdesignandtechtips.com. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.